is a DJ.
Interrupt your regular broadcast to bring you this important news bulletin.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, hello, hello. How'd you do?
I'm a disc jockey.
I started DJing about maybe 2 or 3 months ago. I got into it through a friend of mine.
I started DJing about 6 years ago now, just doing general parties and things, you know, for friends. Then I started DJing at Candy Box 4 years ago, and I'm still doing it now.
Similar sort of thing, really. About 6, 7 years ago, did my own things. Led to a few university things, parties. Started Candy Box the very same day as Michael here, and yeah, 4 years.
The first time I played out was in a lesbian strip bar on La Brea Avenue in Los Angeles.
There has been an explosion in DJs. For a while it seemed like DJs were bigger than bands and things in certain types of music, but in terms of what we do, it is just representing what people want to hear.
The main thing that's changed from the old Tony Blackburn style DJ is the music, because if we were still doing DJing the same music that was DJing back then, a cheesy kind of pop, nothing would have changed, I don't think. It's only because the music has changed so much, the DJs have had to change with it to keep up with the younger market.
Recently now, the DJ name has now become more commercial, more fashionable, and there comes a passion in that, thinking, right, well, we've done garage, we've done trance, and now let's get the commercial DJ bit out there and use that instead. So it was to do with passion to begin with, but now it's more just money.
I think the injection of money does take things out of it, and then if you're getting paid big money, you have to pull a crowd, so you can't take any risks. You have to play the game. People know what to expect, and you almost become a caricature of yourself.
People don't really deserve £7,000 for a 6-hour set where they basically play the same song 15 times with a 17-minute remix. The things, you know, with like Fatboy Slim, it's very commercial. He works with a pretty cool label, you know, which basically markets stuff well.
It's just the same as trying to make it big as like a rock star. It doesn't matter how talented you are, it's just about being in the right place at the right time. You've got loads of little rock bands that are bleeding great, but yet other rock bands ain't so great and making it to the top just through people they know, connections, right place at the right time. I don't really think it has a great deal to do with the record labels. It is a lot to do with personality, charisma. People can see that when you're up doing your thing.
I think to begin with, in the early 90s, it was the personalities that were coming through. It was a unique style. It wasn't actually commercial at all.
People will always want to try and follow the trends at the time, and dance music has been a trend and is more accessible to a lot of the kids in this country. It might be cheaper for them to go out and buy a couple of records and have a couple of record decks, whether they're, you know, top of the range professional stuff or what their old man's got, you know. So it's fair play to them, fair play to kids for getting out there and doing it.
There hasn't really been a growth in bedroom DJs because I think they've always been, for quite a while now, they've been around. It's just that people are more aware of what a DJ is.
And that DJ stands for Disc Jockey.
Bedroom DJs, they call them now, because the technology's there to use. Beforehand, early in the 80s, early 90s, you didn't have internet, you never had all this home DJ technology. You had to go into a record studio and use the masses of equipment there.
This new stuff, like the computer software, for instance, it's very easy to get hold of, and companies have recognised that people like doing DJing and recognise that people are buying all the software and that. So, you know, the kids like doing it. I like doing it. It's easy. It's fun. I think the people who make their own music from samples they're done into other tracks or just 2 tracks remixed together, I think it kind of defines them more as an artist than a DJ, because in my opinion all DJs do is just play music for the people.
The word DJ used to be used just for mixing 2 vinyls together on a club floor. Now they're producing their own music, they're remixing famous people's songs, they're even making unknowns famous due to a remix.
Basement Jacks, I remember when there was DJs, now they've got flamethrowers and shit, and jugglers.
It does sound like someone is basically cashing in on, you know, the fact that DJs do sometimes kind of get hero worshipped.
I guess they don't deserve as much celebrity status as the artists that they play, but it does take a kind of talent, I guess, to get into the music, get into the rhythm of it, like the timing and which songs lead on from which, because you can't just play random songs together. You got to, you know, you got to know where to go from each song to the next song. But I wouldn't say it makes them celebrities, but if the public love them, then let them love them.
Now it's time for our wrap up.
If someone wanted to start out and be a DJ, I would tell them to practice a lot and play and listen to what records they want to listen to.
Basically, without wishing to sound very cliched and boring, it's for the music.
If everyone leaves with a smile on their face at the end of the day, then I've done my job.